Hi guys, good evening to all of you. So let's just wait for people to join us for this stocks by request session. For those who are joining us from all over the world, it's now 9:17 p.m. in Manila, Singapore, and Malaysia. If you are from the Middle East, it's most likely around 5 or 4 p.m. wherever you are. So it's always an honor to be part of your journey towards financial freedom. And as you all know, we do this stocks by request as something that should help you in terms of how you would, learn or do your trades on a more regular basis, so that you get to actually have the narrative also na mag-practice kayo. So let's just wait for people to join us. Let's take a minute so that people get to see what's happening. Stocks by request. So by the way, if you guys want to be updated for all of the live sessions that I do know, I think at the end of each video you have a notification if you can be alerted. So if you tick that, you get to be part of the notifications every time there's stocks by request that we would do. So there. Quick update on our seminars that's going on over the next few weeks, so that it actually helps you. This Saturday I'll be in Iloilo. Technical analysis sessions will be taught there naman. Then after Iloilo, I think it will be Iloilo, August, we'll go to Jensen, technical and fundamental analysis naman dun. Then after that, Manila, technical analysis and fundamentals as well. Then after Manila, we will do Cebu. I think that's the end of September. Then what will be crazy will be November, kasi it will be Malaysia, Sydney, Australia, Qatar, and also what's the last country? And Singapore. So if you're in any of those areas, I'd be glad to meet you. It's always an honor to, I guess, share lives. What makes what I do fun is you get to meet different Filipinos, and you get to, I guess I really want to shape the narrative that we get more consumers turned into investors as well. So now, we now have people joining us. Richard Estigoy, hello to you, good evening. Rakif, good evening. Brenda Lee from Taiwan. Then we also had a couple of people also from Dubai who joined us already. So good evening, good evening. I think we have a good number already. We can start. No, you have Charmy who's joining us. Charmy, Saniel, Pedico, Gilbert from Malaysia are asking for RLC and BDO. Cindy Tolentino, good evening to you. So medyo relaxed. This is a bit of a relaxed setting naman, so we can since it's 9:15 already. I am Morgada. Hello, James Martin from Davao. Good evening to all of you. So I think I can talk more stocks now than as compared to when I'm out. Kasi there's no rush. Also, Aaron Estinar, Soso Rocco from Abu Dhabi, Marlon Miliana, good evening to all of you. Hidlin Mendoza from Malabon. Okay, masarap ba yung pansit Malabon dyan sa Malabon? Blue Boy Recto, Blue from Quezon City daw, Quezon City. Then you have Erickson Guevara. Okay, Marcus Lebe from Iloilo, see you this Saturday. Michael, good PM from Australia. Kerr Banyor, good evening to all of you. All right, let's start. I did more stocks now than the normal, so I hope matamaan whatever you guys are watching. Again, the goal of this is not for you to follow the stocks that we talk about here. I repeat, the goal here is not for you to follow the stocks that we talk about here, but the ultimate goal sana is, while I go through the charts, your goal is to actually start to draw it also on your own computer, so that when I talk about the support or the resistance or the target prices, you at least get to plot them and jot them on your own level. Because you have to understand, when it comes to technical analysis, when it comes to fundamentals, it will always go back for you plotting it on your own merit. You have to understand, we all have different timelines, we all have different horizons, we all have different target prices. So a target price of a person who has short-term perspective has a different target price from someone who has a longer perspective. So it's not a one-fit-all strategy. It's not something that will fit one person. That's why it's very, very important that you draw it custom fit to all of you. And I hope this would just be some sort of a benchmark, a reference point that allows you to be able to pick your trades. All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys excited? Hervey Garma from Malaysia, hello. hello to you. Antonio Herrera from BF Homes Parañaque, I think. Then you have Jack from South Korea. Jemmy Lontok from BGC. Good evening to you. Alright, the first stock that we will talk about, I rarely talk about this, no, but it's called Agri-Nurture. Agri-Nurture, I rarely talk about it, but a lot of people have requested for the stock. So I hope you're pulling up your chart so you get to also look at it as we start to go with all of this. Alright, Roda Tagalog from Cebu, good evening to you. Alright, Agri-Nurture, trend. The prevailing trend is still up, meaning the trend is still bullish. If you're a position trader, no sell signal yet, you can confidently hold the stock. There's no signs yet that the trend, its upward trend is over. So hold your positions there. For quick traders though, a couple of things you need to look at. The short-term moving average now is relatively slower. It started to weaken, but watch out for the support at 8.8. I repeat, for quick traders, watch out for the support at 8.8. If it fails to hold that, that can be a trigger already for you to take profits. I repeat, watch the 8.8 level. If it holds that, if it fails to hold that, that can be a trigger for you to take profits already. If it does not hold 8.8, the stock could possibly go down to around 8.15 pesos per share. However, if it bounces from 8.8, the next target price for the stock will be, jot this target prices down. If it stays above 8.8, no, two target prices. Number one is 10.6. The second one is 11.5 pesos per share. I repeat, if it holds above 8.8, your target prices now will be 10.6 and 11.5 pesos per share. So that's where we are for Agri-Nurture. Alright, Romel Basco, humahabol. Sabi niya CHP. Melanie Basco asking for Mayor and MBT. Big thanks from Abu Dhabi. Are you guys related, Romel Basco and Melanie Basco? By the way, I forgot to mention this, Holcim. No, I saw a lot of people talking about Holcim. It's not part of our stocks by request, but there's a news bid that came out for Holcim. I guess the biggest thing that's dragging Holcim now is its earnings. Earnings are relatively lower. I repeat, earnings are relatively lower. I think it dropped 43% compared to what it was second quarter of last year. So for those who are watching the markets in the next few weeks, you will have a lot of earnings reports. Earnings reports are also triggers for people to cause the stock to go higher, or it could be a trigger also for the stock to go lower, depending on your perspective. A good earnings report will bring more buyers to the table. All right. So the next stock that we will look at is Double Dragon. Double Dragon. It was talked about nung umaakyat siya, no? But now hindi na siya ganun na-vote sa ating stocks by request. But all of a sudden, I don't know, madami nag-vote this week for Double Dragon. So if you have a favorite stock, just keep on requesting them. Kahit madoble yung votes nyo, I'll try to tabulate them over and over and over again. Sherwin's asking for CHP. Double Dragon though might be in trouble. All indicators, all oscillators are pointing that the stock is bearish. I repeat, all indicators, all oscillators are pointing that the stock is bearish. So if you're just about to come in right now, it might not be prudent for you to start to come in. I repeat, it might not be prudent for you to come in. Another thing is the stock just broke down today from a level of support. I repeat, the stock broke down from a support at 46, the 46.3 support level. So for those who have Double Dragon, or for those who's watching it, try to monitor the 46.3 level. I repeat, try to monitor the 46.3 level. Why? Because if it does not go back from 46. If it does not go back to 46.3 levels, you have to understand this pala. When it started to break down today, volume was sizable. I repeat, volume was relatively bigger than where it was before. So if it fails to hold from, what was this? If it fails to go back above 46.3, 46.4, Double Dragon might drop to 38 pesos per share. So, sino sa inyo may Double Dragon, please watch out for that. If it drops, possible target price, if it goes below 46.3, 46.4, it may go down to either 38 or to as low as 36 pesos per share. You have Alain Aliana asking for SSI or MRSGI. One of your stocks will be part of this. Song Nim is asking for Surpass. Let's see. So, we have two stocks so far, Agri-Nurture and Double Dragon. The next stock that we will talk about is something that I'm excited about. I'm excited about this stock. Please check out Mega World. Mega World has been exciting after weeks of lackluster performance. Mega World hasn't been as exciting. However, today, accompanied by relatively stronger volume, Mega World broke out in convincing fashion from the resistance at around 4.75 pesos per share. So congratulations for those who have Mega World. On a trend perspective, the stock is still bullish. I repeat, from a trend perspective, you have to remember the reversal of the stock from bearish to bullish happened sometime around April or May when it started to break out the 4 peso level. That was the biggest trigger for the stock. That caused it to be bullish. So if you're a position trader, you came in at the reversal. As what I always teach people on our Stock Smart session. So you have to come in at the reversal. You have to come in when the stock has stopped from falling and it has reversed and it started to go up. So for Mega World, it started to do that at the breakout of 4. All right. So position traders, since the stock is still trending up, no sell signal yet. However, because of the breakout, you have possibly a larger momentum moving upward for the stock. So that's your upside. So hold your stock first. No sell signal yet. It just consolidated a bit, but it started to break out again. So for quick traders, tapos you're positioned in the stock, guess what? Because of the breakout, the stock can even go higher. What I'm gonna plot now is the target prices for the next stocks that we will have. No, so let's see. After the breakout from 4.75, the next target prices for Mega World, and you can jot this down if you're a quick trader. Next target prices for Mega World is 5.1. If it breaks out from 5.1, next target price is 5.42 or 5.4. So congratulations, that still has an upside to it. Position traders, I'll update you when we have a reversal on the stock. Lawrence Rivera is asking for the PSEI. Lawrence, I posted something on the previous, go to marvingermo.com. I posted something about the PSEI already. I'd like to correct a previous statement that I mentioned on the Facebook Live that I did around 3 p.m. yata kanina. The volume at that time was around 5 billion, but at least at closing, we closed at around 8 billion, which is a bit convincing already na medyo okay na rin in terms of the strength of the participation there. You have to remember this. Any breakout is not as reliable if what do you call this? If there's no volume involved, all right? Rodney Buensilon, watching from Sydney. Hi, Sir Marvin. What's your long-term prospect for EW? I have them. Thank you. Sige, I'll see if umabot siya, but I hope to see you in Sydney this November for Stock Smarts. Katrina Tan is asking for PXP. Dan Molina is asking for Max. Pepeng Agimat, interesting name. Please help us learn how to open an account here abroad. Essentially, no, I would recommend for those who are abroad, it's harder, it's relatively harder, but I've seen people who started to do it na nagsa-Skype calls to be able to open it. But my suggestion is this: when you go home to the Philippines, if you're a OFW, you're a migrant, pag uwi nyo, open 5 brokerage accounts already. The more brokers you have, the more chances of winning, the more research you would have. So I would suggest that you open, pag nag-open kayo sa banko from BPI to Metrobank to BDO, walang requirements walang capital to be able to start. So you can open as much. I think BDO, as long as you have a BDO online account already, pwede na kayo mag-open ng account with them even if you're abroad. So check it out, BDO Nomura. Alright, Rafael Mara from Singapore is in the house. Arlene Austria is asking for IMI. Alright, the next stock that we're going to talk about has been heavily battered naman. If Mega World is something that's exciting, this stock naman has been battered by a lot of controversy. I'm talking about Metrobank. Let's look at Metrobank. Alright, sino sa inyo may Metrobank? Sinong may Metrobank na masaya? Or sino may Metrobank na trader na naging investor na lang? Okay, you have Ken Tri Morales from South Korea. Good evening, Nido Imbodo. Sir, nasa national na. Wala pa. marvingermo.com/book orders for those who want to grab a copy of my book. Alright, what's causing Metrobank to go down, to drop right now is really based on what's happening in, what do you call this? What you see in the news, no? The scandal that they had because of someone taking money from the bank. That's quite a hefty amount. I think Metrobank is targeted to earn around 20+ billion this year. So if 2.5 yung nawala, it talks about 10% of their income as well. So, but you have to understand that is something that will cause negative sentiment to the stock as well. For those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, you can play this when the stock hits a certain level of support and check for oversold levels. For those who are for those who are using the oversold levels that I talked about, even if the stock has started to drop, no, wala pa tayo sa oversold levels. I repeat, even if the stock has dropped, we haven't reached oversold levels yet. So here's the thing that you need to watch for Metro Bank. If Metro Bank does not hold 85.35 pesos per share, I repeat, if Metro Bank does not hold 85.35 pesos per share, I believe it will drop to 81.35. 85.35, if it fails to hold this, it will drop to 81.35. But if it starts to bounce already, pwede na siyang bumalik to 89.8. However, if you look at it properly, there's still relatively large amount of volume. There's probably a larger amount of people still trying to escape, still trying to get out of the stock. So possibly, if it does not hold 85.35, pwede siyang bumaba to 81. The problem now is this. If it goes down to 81.35, then 81.35 does not hold, you should be out of the stock already, especially if you're a position trader. The stock will be bearish. The stock is not worth buying yet, and it could continue to go down. So please watch out for those two support levels that I mentioned, 85.35 and 81.35. If 85.35 does not hold, it will drop to 81.35 pesos per share. If 81.35 pesos will be broken, I think the stock will be bearish already. So and your goal is not to buy something that's cheap. Pag bearish siya, your goal is to find something that is reversing and moving upward. Very good question by Victor Cruz, asking for Chelsea IPO. I'll try to make a separate video about Chelsea, no, with regards to all of your questions, if it's a good company or not, as long as bukas pa yung offer price natin na schedule. For those who just joined us now, we've talked already about Agri-Nurture, Double Dragon, Mega World, and Metro Bank. Apat na stocks pa naman. Parang ang tagal na ng video natin. But if you just joined us now, everything will be in my website, marvingermo.com. Everything will also be uploaded after this and to my YouTube channel. So a lot of the videos that we have here are in my YouTube channel. So please subscribe also. I try to make as much videos as I can because I really believe it's a free way also for people to know more about the market, and I guess one of my biggest desires is to have more people get interested in this. So kahit gabi, I'll try to do as much as I can for it. Brian Altar is asking for LMG. Roderico is asking for AGI. Alright, let's proceed with our next stocks. Next one starts with an I. Can anyone guess what it is? It's owned by Razon. Alright, while I look it up, let me know if you know what it is. Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess? Gilmar from Kuwait, hello to you. Nope, it's not IMI. It's not IMI. Victor Cruz got it. It's ICT. ICT also, for position traders, is progressing in its uptrend. I repeat, ICT is progressing its uptrend. If you're a position trader, there's no sell signal yet. You can hold on to the stock as of this point in time. But for quick traders, you have something that's very, very interesting. Watch out for the 100. Watch out for the 107 level. I repeat, if you're a quick trader, watch out for the 107 level. That's a key support line now from where we are. Today, the stock closed at 108.9, so it's now above the 107.8 level. I repeat, because the stock is above 107.8, it now possibly is our new support. I repeat, it now possibly is our new support range. So watch out for 107.8. If ICT stays above 107.8, this is our next target price will be 113 pesos per share. I repeat, if it stays above 107, next target price for ICT will be 113 pesos per share. 107 stays above this, target price is 113 to around 114 pesos per share. If this does not hold, problem is it might drop back to 95 pesos per share for the stock. But for position traders, we don't have any reversal signals as of this point in time. Alright, so next stock. Ayan, madami nag-request nito. This stock starts with the letter X. Sino makakahula? Naku, madaming stocks to. Mahirap to hulaan. Mahirap to hulaan. It's run by Nix Noledo and Raymond Racasa, the very, very enterprising and very, 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 very prolific entrepreneurs that we've had. No, I had a chance to go to their office. So for those who heard this story, you've heard this already, but if you hadn't yet, I had a chance to go to their office. It looks like a legit tech company talaga, and their business model is very good. If you look at their fundamentals, I like the fundamentals of the company. I like how its earnings would continue to grow, and I like how they're pretty much attached to how data-driven our systems will be in the next few years. The biggest problem lang, I think, with X is it's relatively expensive, but if you check all of the other tech companies also abroad, from Google, from Apple, from Amazon, a lot of tech companies that are in their growth phase, ano sila eh, they're expensive as well. So that's how you would look at X. So now, the thing about X though, from a chart perspective, is it's bearish. I repeat, all indicators are pointing that the stock is bearish and it's pointing down. So why am I saying this? If you're an investor, it does not change any of the fundamentals in the stock. It's still a great company. However, there's selling pressure in the stock. Something happened today that it failed to hold around the 7.7 support range. Meaning, can you watch out for 7.7, because if it continues to go lower than 7.7, I think the downward target price for this will be around 7. So watch out for 7.7. If it continues to go lower, it actually did go lower already today, but if it goes lower than that, possible na babagsak kanya is 7. But if it somehow, some way stays above 7.7, it could probably bounce and go to around 8, back to 8. However, please watch out for that. The stock though is already oversold. So for those who know how to read oversold levels, and those who know how to plot support and resistance levels, it can be a good signal for you. If it stays above 7.7, bounces off of that target price is a quick trade, and boom, you have your trade there. For position traders, no buy signal yet, no reversal signals. The trend is still headed down. So this is a play for those who would want to buy because it's oversold, because it's bouncing from the support. But very, very important, 7.7. If it does not go above 7.7, disregard. It can go back to 7 pesos per share. So again, I guess that's what I like about technicals. It protects you, no? That hindi can, it tells you that you don't have to be in the market all the time. You only have to be there when it counts the most. So that's what's amazing about it. Shout out, dami nagpapa-shout out. JR Marina asking for Vita, JR Rubina, Gabriel Marshall. Does X really made it to stocks by request? Yes naman. Okay naman. Pasok yan. Pasok yan. Dami rin nagvo-vote sa kanya. What else? Who am I supposed to greet? Lizelle asking for Ali, Joel asking for JFC, Ariane Karinghal, Melody Martin, good evening. Aliana, sabi niya ExxonMobil. Naku, walang Exxon na listed dito sa Philippines as well. Alright, next stock. This one naman has been moving also because of news, no? Starts with letter L. It's been moving from a lot of news of some tax issues to sa mga competitor niya. They're in the cigarette industry. This is the holding company that has a lot of interest also in tobacco. Because anyone guess what it is? It's owned by Lucio Tan. Starts with the letter L. Meron ba nag-guess? Let me check. Ayan. Philmar Castro's asking for Kalata. Philmar, I already posted a video about Kalata. Just scroll down to my wall and you will see what I mentioned about Kalata. Alright. LTG, ayan. Nahula ni Charlton Te. Charlton Te. Similar to the stocks that I've mentioned earlier that are bullish, the stock LTG is still bullish for the short, mid, and long term. I repeat, the stock is still bullish short, mid, and long term. So if you're positioned in the stock, congratulations, no sell signal yet. Maximize your gains. The strongest, please remember this for future reference, the strongest support for LTG is 14.5 pesos per share. The strongest support for LTG is 14.5 pesos per share, and it started to break out from the smaller resistances from 15 and 16 pesos. And lastly, a couple of days ago, it broke out from the 17 peso resistance. Breaking out from the 17 peso resistance is what's causing it now to start to move even higher. So I repeat, as long as the stock stays above 17, okay, a key support level that you need to watch out for is 17. If it breaks out from 17, breaks down from 17, hindi siya nag-hold. Quick traders, you may start to take profits, but if it stays above 17, target price will be 18.8 to around 19 pesos per share. I repeat, if it stays above 17, target price will be 18.8 to around 19 pesos per share. If 18.8 is broken, please remember this target prices because LTG doesn't get requested as much, no? So I hope you get to reference this out also for those na may hawak na LTG. Who among you shout out who has LTG here? if the stock goes above 18.8 and it breaks out from 18.8, if it stays above 17, target prices are 18.8. If it breaks out from 18.8, next target price is 20.4. If it breaks out from 20.4, next target price is 22.5 pesos per share. So that will be your target prices. If you're a quick trader, for position traders, we don't have any reversal signals yet. So congratulations. That's what's amazing about the market. It only takes a few minutes to watch it, but it takes a lot of time to study it. No, but if you do it well and do it repeatedly, if you have to understand the context about this. Whenever we teach in Stock Smarts, the seminar series. No, we never tell people to look for jackpots. Our goal as traders and investors is to just follow what the charts are telling us, to follow what the fundamentals is telling us, and try to find a style that fits you. Try to find a style that will work for you on a more regular basis as well. So I hope this helps you, specifically for those who are trading that. Naku, malulubat na ako, 10% na lang. Alright, Bloom, 10%. Okay, I have to make this faster. Next stock that we're looking at is Bloom. Okay, Bloom. The stock started to consolidate. It started to go sideways since April. The stock long term, the stock from a trend perspective is still bullish. It hasn't broken any of the long-term trends. However, since April, the stock has started to consolidate. The stock has started to move sideways. The sideways range is 9.3 to around 10.3. I repeat, the sideways range is 9.3 to 10.3. If it stays above 9.3, buy at 9.3, target price 10.3. Buy 9.3, sell 10.3, buy 9.3, sell at 10.3. However, something happened 2 days ago. It broke below 9.3. So why am I saying this? If it fails to go above 9.3, it may probably drop to 8 pesos per share. I repeat, if Bloom does not go back to 9.3 pesos per share, I believe based on technicals, it may go back to around 8 or 8.1 pesos per share for the stock. All right, John Berlin, who joined us, thank you so much. First time. Sa mga nag-attend ng Stock Smart sessions, they would normally invite me sa weddings. Nakatatlong ano na ako na attend ng Stock Smart seminar na weddings, no. Birthdays, but this is the first time someone invited me also for a birthday party ng anak nila. So thank you, Jan, for inviting me. Happy birthday to your kid. Next stock, SEC. I'll try to make this fast, no, kasi low bat 10% na lang, and I have to find my charger. Semirara Corporation is just wow. If Mega World was wow, Semirara is also wow. I repeat, if Mega World was amazing, Semirara is also amazing. This one is bullish as it can be. Large volume, short, mid, and long term, no, the stock is still bullish. I repeat, the stock is still bullish. You have no sell signals for the stock. So if you're a position trader, the trend is still headed up. The trend is still moving up. You don't have any sell signals yet. If you're a quick trader, the support that you need to respect is around 165 pesos per share. Let me try to pull up the chart longer. That's already where we have the longest resistance yet. So why am I saying this? Quick traders, watch out for 165. If 165 does not hold, probably it might not be as attractive already. You can start selling already. But why am I saying this? Even the shorter moving averages, even parameters, even our indicators are not showing us any sell signals yet. No resistance yet, Rudolph, for Semirara. So no reversal signals for the short, mid, and long term. So it might be good to hold it. And what's amazing about that is Semirara is a good company. You know, when they talk about the mining industry na may problem, na may ganun, it does not affect it because Semirara is very, very compliant in all of the rules that has been there. I was able to fly to Semirara a couple of years ago, so I was able to see also how they actually do their operations there and how legit they are as a company. So Semirara is breaking out into higher highs, no sell signal from a short, mid, and long-term perspective. Rudolph, I answered your question. Lemuel, WLCON sir, bago mag-empty yung battery. Nako, may sinusundan tayong bilang. I'll tell you now, Lemuel, hindi umabot yung... Ay, may WLCON tayo, may WLCON. So, sana umabot. Okay, next one. Ayala Land, let's see. Ayala Land also. I've been mentioning Ayala Land in a lot of my posts already, so this will just be a quick reference to it. I mentioned that if it breaks past 42, there's no resistance anymore. First target price will be 45. If Ayala breaks past 45, next target price is 49 pesos per share. So I repeat, breakout from 42, next target price is 45. So now we're progressing close to 45. No? Bantayan nyo yung 45 level. Kung mahirapan siya mag-breakout from 45, quick traders may take profit. But if it breaks out from 45, next target price is 49 pesos per share. For position traders, so Stock is still bullish, front, right, and center, short, mid, long term, no sell signal yet. So, hold. I'll try to give you more updates pag meron ng reversal, but as of this point, wala pa. Alright, next, STI. Medyo mabilis. Nako, kung mamatay yung phone ko. Hala. STI. The stock is still bullish long term, short term sideways, 1.5 support, resistance 1.6, buy at 1.5, sell at 1.6. If the stock fails to hold 1.5, avoid, disregard this. If it fails to hold 1.5, pwede siyang bumagsak to around the short term support of 1.3. 1.5 hindi mag-hold, bounce from this 1.6. If 1.5 does not hold, it will go to 1.3. Trend is still bullish for position traders. No sell signal for position traders. For quick traders, it's now consolidating and sideways. Buy from 1.5, sell at 1.6 or around 1.45 if you'd like to be more specific. Next stock, MAC. Alright, MAC. Macro Asia. Okay, Macro Asia is similar to what was the previous stock? Macro Asia similar to STI. The stock is still bullish for the long term. No sell signals yet for quick and position traders. The stock is still progressing. Even the short-term moving averages are still denoting a more bullish trend. So, MAC, no sell signal yet for quick and position traders. Watch out for the 10 peso level though. If it does not hold from 10, you may take profits. I repeat, if it does not hold from 10, quick traders may now take profits. So those who are watching Macro Asia, if 10 does not hold, quick traders take profits. Possible retracement will bring it back to 9 pesos or 9.1 peso per share for the stock. Next, alright, ito na, madami nagre-request nito, SSI. Alright, SSI, I mentioned it, for those who were watching my Facebook posts, no, I mentioned already a couple of days back that short-term moving averages, short-term support ranges have been broken. So first sell signal for SSI, when it failed to break out past 5, failed to hold above that, that's a sell signal for it. Second one, it broke a support line at around 4.85 and 4.7. That's your second sell signal if you're a quick trader for the stock. By the way, kung maputol to, it means lobat ako, no? Ako hindi ako bibigay, yung phone ko yung bumigay sa akin. Ako hindi ko kayo iwan, yung phone ko umiwan sa akin. What protected the stock now is the support at 4.1 pesos per share. I repeat, what's protecting the stock now is the support at 4.1 pesos per share. If it bounces from that, I believe it has a shot again to go back to 4.7. So watch out for 4.1. If 4.1 holds, it can possibly go back to 4.7. If 4.1 holds, it can possibly go back to 4.7. However, please watch this very carefully. If 4.1 does not hold, the stock could possibly go back down to around 3.6 pesos per share because there's no support that was developed yet. So watch out for it. 4.1, if 4.1 does not hold, SSI will go down to 3.6. A lot of the long-term moving averages though are still pointing to a more bullish pattern. So if you relatively have a longer time frame, the trend is still up. There's no need to worry. For quick traders, please respect the lines that I mentioned. 4.7 and 4.1 pesos per share. Alright? 3 more stocks. 3 more stocks na lang. So abot tayo. WLCON. Let's go. WLCON. Alright, madami nagre-request sa WLCON. May nagsabi pa bago mag-WLCON, pakibantayan. I mentioned in previous stocks by request, no, that the target price is 9 pesos per share from the breakout from 5.5. So the breakout from 5.5 led it to 7. From 7 it led it to 9. So the thing about that is this. Check it out that nahirapan na siya mag-breakout from 9 pesos per share. No? For those who have been quick traders and sold at near 9, congratulations. Watch out now, there's a support forming at 8.7. If 8.7 does not hold, WLCON can go back down to 7.7. I repeat, if 8.7 does not hold, it can go lower to 7.7. But if 8.7 will hold, possibly we could see the stock go around 9.5 to 10 pesos per share. I repeat, if 8.7 holds, if WLCON stays above 8.7, the short term, medyo short-term na yung target prices natin. If 8.7 will hold, the short-term target price will be 9.5 and 10 pesos per share. But if 8.7 does not hold, it can retrace down to around 7.7 pesos per share. Long-term though, trend is still intact. It's still bullish. No need to take profits. Last 2 stocks. PGOLD. PGOLD, I mentioned this in Bloomberg. No, one of the things that's triggering PGOLD is its good is its good earnings. However, watch out for the 46 level. It needs to stay above 46 for the trend, for the short-term trend to be pretty much intact. So today, it closed above 46, so medyo it's a sigh of relief for those who are watching the stock. No, if it stays above 46, target price for the short term will be 47.5 and 49.5. I repeat, if it stays above 46, target price will be 47.5 and 49.5. If it fails to go, if it fails to stay above 46, pwede siya bumagsak to around 44.8 to as low as 44.3. So 46 holds above 46, target price is 47.5. After 47.5, it's 49.5. If it fails to hold 46, pwede siya bumaba to 44.35 pesos per share. But the long-term trend is still bullish. The price ranges that I mentioned are for quick traders, position traders. Hold the stock, no changes yet. Fundamentally sound stock as well. Lastly, SM Prime Holdings. Sino sa inyo may SM Prime? Buti umabot tayo. Alright, SM Prime Holdings. SM Prime Holdings now is at the resistance. I repeat, SM Prime Holdings is at the resistance. If it fails to break out from that, quick traders may take profits. I repeat, SM Prime is now at the resistance. If it fails to break out of that, quick traders may take profits. Of course, it could possibly retrace back down again to 33 pesos per share. So, SM Prime is at the resistance. If it fails to break out 34.8 or 35, it may retrace down to around 32.8 to 33 pesos per share. But if it breaks out from 35 pesos per share, if it breaks up from 34 to 35 pesos per share, next target price for SM Prime Holdings is 37 to 38 pesos per share. So, no more resistance if it breaks past that. The stock is still bullish. So, position traders, no sell signal yet. So, that's what's amazing about it. Nag-unan, Ayala Land versus SM Prime Holdings now. Just a recap, no, the stocks that we've talked about, Agri Nurture, Double Dragon, Mega World, Metrobank, ICTX, LTG, Bloom, SCC, Ayala Land, STI, MAC, SSI, WLCON, PGOLD, and SM Prime Holdings. This will be uploaded still in my Facebook page. It will be in YouTube, and it will be in my website. For those who are asking about Chelsea, I'll make another video separate about that. For those who are asking about Kalata, I posted a video about that as well. So I hope this helps you. I'll do more videos, as much videos. Any suggestions on topics that you want to talk about, we'll talk about it. Again, the goal here is for every Filipino to be part of our growing economy. Dapat habang umakit yung economy, kasama tayo lahat. So the goal is we make more Filipinos as rich as possible. Because why? I really believe when more Filipinos have more money, you get to make a difference in the world around you. You get to help other people. And I really hope that you use it to be a blessing, to just share the love, and also I don't know pag may tao nangangailangan, makatulong kayo sa kanila eh. And if you have more also, you get to start businesses and create opportunities for other people. So that's it for now. It's 10:10 or it's 9:50 already. I hope this helped you a lot. To those who logged in from Dubai, from Australia, from Japan, from Malaysia, from Korea, from Saudi Arabia, from Qatar, from Malaysia, from Singapore, for those who are from Metro Manila, Iloilo, guys, you guys are all amazing. I'll do this kahit isang tao lang nanonood, gagawin ko to kasi gustong-gusto ko to. It doesn't matter how big the crowd is, but what matters is I really love what I do. And if you find something that you love to do, you will never work a single day in your life. And I love to do it, and I'll do it. Kahit isang tao lang manood sa akin, I'll still do it. God bless you all. As what I always say, trade well, trade strong, and trade smart. God bless.